Ladies and gentlemen, Chadtronic here with another Oculus Rift video. One that holds a dear place in my heart, The Legend of Zelda, The Wind Waker. This one is very cool. There's going to be a few pros and there's going to be a few cons, and we're going to kind of go through them as the video goes on. One thing I got to work that was very neat and I haven't seen done by anyone, and that is actually get the game to operate in a first-person camera perspective, as you are probably about to see right here. Having the ability to look around and immerse yourself in the world that you see in front of you is a entirely different experience than when you play the game in a third-person view. As you can see Link's hands. He's holding a shield, a sword. I can attack. That's all there. Just as something you would expect from any first-person game. Just walking around on this beach, looking at these crabs. A really immersive experience, really. And as you just saw, the L targeting camera works and will temporarily bring you into a third-person view. Just having the ability to run around while Link looks around anywhere is almost something that was kind of intended for the game originally. As you can see, there's a cool mechanic where Link's eyes kind of deter what he's at things that he can interact around him. Not something you can see in first person, but me just doing what Link does, breaking those pots. I'm gonna show off some combat here. My name's not Jason, it's Chad. This was just a save state I was able to get, so I'd have things like the Master Sword, etc. You can fight in a first-person view. It's pretty cool. Obviously, combat in this game was made with a targeting system, and you can still utilize that as well. But fighting in first person gives it a little bit more suspense, a little bit more action. But hey, if you ever wanted to know what it was like to fight in first person in Wind Waker, the Oculus Rift is the only way to go. Being able to move around is a little difficult. But obviously the game was never intended for these kind of mechanics. So it's not like I can really critique it in any way like that. Your head control is kind of independent of your movement control. So as you look around with head tracking, you're at the same time having to kind of subconsciously control where your feet are going. It takes a little bit to get used to, but it's feasible. So, by no means could you really play through the entire game like this. There are a few things that cause issues, and probably specific to the emulator. Could be the drivers. Who knows? You're probably seeing some graphical effects that kind of look like double vision for objects that are far in the distance. Sometimes things will load in and load out. Trees will disappear on occasion. Objects kind of have to load in there. I think when you're in first person, you have a smaller distance in which objects will load in front of you, which causes this. And as I'm demonstrating now, as you can obviously see, there are some items that, with free look turned on in the emulator, don't properly work with the Oculus, like the bow, hook shot. I can look around, but my free look with the analog stick in first person seems to have some restrictions. Flying with the leaf was really cool. I thought I'd save that for the end of the video. I run out of magic here, though. Give Link a little bump on the head. But he's all right. Oh, and same thing that prevented me to use the bow, prevented me from using the boat, unfortunately. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you like this content and want to see similar, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Comment and leave other games you'd like to see in the Oculus Rift, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.